Hello, hello, hello. Who exactly is Baba Yaga in Slavic folklore, a villain or a benefactor? As ambiguous as she is repulsive, Baba Yaga is an anomaly in Slavic folklore. She is both a maternal figure, Mother Nature, and an evil villain who will gladly eat those who fail the tasks she sets for them. The origin of her name is just as unclear. Everyone knows what Baba means, but for Yaga, there are conflicting theories, ranging in meaning from snake to unclean. All of this makes Baba Yaga a very interesting figure to decipher. The most common depiction of Baba Yaga is either as an elderly woman or as three old sisters. But in all cases, she is portrayed with iron teeth and a nose so long that it touches the ceiling when she sleeps. She is usually illustrated riding a stick rather than a broom, which serves both for flying and as a weapon. Stories featuring Baba Yaga usually take place in her hut, located deep in the forest and set upon magical chicken legs with a rooster's head on top. Legend says that her hut is surrounded by a fence made of human bones. Inside the hut, Baba Yaga is often described as bent over the stove, and the stove itself is enormous, stretching from one end of the hut to the other. The stove is a central element in Baba Yaga tales, as the punishment for failing her tasks is to be cooked and eaten. Despite her ambitious appetite, however, Baba Yaga is always depicted as thin and bony, often called the bony one, benefactor or villain. Her image varies between benefactor and villain, between helping the hero in a Slavic tale or hindering them. However, it seems that she never goes against someone without being provoked, unless the hero has at least come to the door of her hut. She appears to follow almost no moral norms. Still, whatever she promises the hero after the completion of the tasks she sets, she fulfills. Most of the well-known stories about Baba Yaga are not directly about her, but about heroes who encounter her. Vasilisa the Beautiful, in one of the stories, Vasilisa the Beautiful. Vasilisa is a Cinderella-like character with a magical doll. Her mother dies, and her father marries a terrible woman with equally terrible daughters. When Vasilisa's father goes on a journey, the stepmother sells their home and moves with the three girls into a house in the forest, giving them impossible tasks to complete by candlelight. When Vasilisa leaves the house at her stepsister's command to seek more light, she meets Baba Yaga, who sets her a series of difficult tasks in exchange for fire to take home. With the help of her magical doll, Vasilisa completes all the tasks and receives fire in a skull-shaped lantern, which burns her dreadful new family when she returns home. The story ends happily. Vasilisa marries the Russian Tsar. In this tale, Baba Yaga acts both as an obstacle and a savior, since without her lantern, Vasilisa would not have escaped her cruel family. Of course, the way Baba Yaga saves her is horrific and reveals her as immoral and dangerous. Baba Yaga is also presented as a figure of Mother Earth, influencing the natural world through 3 of her servants, as witnessed by Vasilisa herself. Twice, Vasilisa sees 3 riders, 1 white, 1 red, and 1 black. When asked who they are, Baba Yaga replies that they are day, the sun, and night, respectively, each controlled by her, each her servant. In this case, the reader can see the extent of Baba Yaga's power, which further suggests that she could have used far gentler means to remove Vasilisa's family, but chose not to. It is precisely because of the elusive nature of her character that Baba Yaga remains such an intriguing mythical figure and continues to be discussed and studied by scholars. She adds a layer of mystery and uncertainty to every tale in which she appears, as the reader is never sure until her final action whether her intentions will be villainous or redemptive. The dilemma of whether Baba Yaga is good or evil forms the basis for her analysis in Slavic literature.